and welcome to Aurora Public Library's Take and Make Kit. This week we have the Cozy Cup Sleeve. So this one is to go around your favorite mug or your favorite cup or your size cup. So this is what you'll have in the kit. You'll have 2 pieces of felt, one with a pattern and one that's blank, 2 pieces of elastic, and a template. So the first thing you're going to do, and some things that you might want to have on hand from home, is a marker, some scissors, and a glue gun. But the first thing you're going to do is take the cup that you want to size it to and take your template and wrap it around, and then you're just going to line it up and mark it. So you can see there's a bit of an overlap there, so that's where I'm going to mark mine here. So just at the top, bottom of either side, right? So I'm just going to cut both little strips of fabric on either side. Okay, so now I have the template, and you can do this however you like, but I want the non-patterned felt to be the bigger one that's going to go right next to the cup, and then this more decorative one I want it to be on the outside, so I see more of that. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to just trace out that template. And I'm going to cut that out. Okay, now that I've got the larger one, I'll show you what that'll look like. So you notice it doesn't quite fit, and that's what we want because we're going to put a little bit of elastic there, and that'll help it stay on the cup of your choice. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pattern fabric, and what I want to do is I'm going to flip it over so that I don't put any marker on the pattern side. You want this one to be smaller than this one. So what you can do is take this one and trace it the same, except you're going to make it a little bit smaller on both sides, the top and the bottom. The outside you're going to leave it the same width. So you can trace that one, because it's going to be the same. Because this one has a pattern, I'm going to try and make sure I've got it sort of as straight as possible. Okay, so I'm going to outline the larger size, knowing that I'm going to cut it smaller. So I'm just going to take the template and I'm going to move it down about 1 centimeter, but it's totally up to you. And then I'm going to trace that line. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. I'm going to go for that trace line and move it up just a little bit. And then I'm going to cut out this part here. Okay, so now I have my 2 strips of fabric. Get rid of all that. Okay, so that is sort of the basic outline of it. So I've got my smaller pattern size and my larger solid color. So now that I have that done, what I'm going to do is take these 2 strips of elastic and I'm going to glue them down. In between the felt layers here. So one is going to go there, the other one's going to go there. I'm putting it about a center in between. Just hold that spot down while the glue dries. Okay. So now I'm going to glue the rest of this here, and I'm going to leave about an inch at the end where the two strips of felt are not glued together. You see I've still got a little bit where there's no glue in between there. That's because I still have to attach this side of the elastic. Okay, so now I am going to take my cup again and I'm going to size it out. So I want this one to be glued about there. So I'm probably just gonna trim the elastic just a bit. Maybe that guy a little bit more. So you do want it to be a little bit on the tighter side to pull these elastics a little bit tight, just because that will help the cozy stay on your cup a little bit better. But I'm just gonna, while it's still on the cup, put a little glue down. Hold it there while the glue dries. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is put more glue on the yellow side of felt here in between the elastics so that I can glue the whole thing shut. Okay, and when that is all dried, you are all done, ready to go, and you have your reusable, customizable, cozy cup sleeve.